Assassin's Creed is my favorite game series of all time, and I can't wait to play Assassin's Creed Mirage, especially from everything I've seen so far. Now, as some of you may know, I covered all the Assassin's Creed games and I've given my thoughts on each one, and it only makes sense for Ubisoft to come full circle to the true origins of the franchise. Now, recently Ubisoft released a video stating they're going back to the roots, which is something the fans have wanted for so long. As a veteran of the Assassin's Creed series, I cannot tell you how excited I am to play this game, especially since we're going back to the Middle East. What we've seen so far of Century Baghdad looks really promising, and the fact that we're playing as a true assassin once again. Don't get me wrong, I like the RPG games, but they're not what make Assassin's Creed great. Assassins are supposed to work from the shadows to serve the light, while also not being seen or known. Ubisoft stated that we will get to explore what it means to be an assassin with Basim, and I cannot be more excited. It's time that we follow the tenets of the Creed once more. Stay one's blade from the flesh of the innocent, draw not attention to oneself whenever possible, and never compromise the Brotherhood. My fellow brothers and sisters, it's time to take back the Brotherhood in our hands. Ubisoft has promised that the focus will be back on stealth, which has been missing for a long time. The parkour looks like it will be fun to use, and exploring a variety of new ways to take down targets will be fun. Now we know who Basim will become in the future thanks to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but in Mirage we will get to follow his steps in becoming a hidden one. The Order of Ancients is back, but the hidden ones will not let them prevail and chase them through the shadows. Ubisoft announced that the contracts are back, which means we will have a diversity of opportunities to do plenty of different side missions, from rescue missions to assassinations. The bureau system is back, just like how it was with the original Assassin's Creed with Altair. I'm curious to learn what skills Basim will learn from his mentor Roshan and other hidden ones in Baghdad. The different assassination styles for previous games are back, from bench assassinations to hanging assassinations and everything in between. For those who speak and understand Arabic, for the first time Ubisoft will have the game fully dubbed in Arabic with their own respective voice actors, which is great to see. For the first time in a long time, we get to take a break from the huge open world to focus back on what matters, which is the experience of being an assassin. For years, Assassin's Creed felt like it was drifting away from its identity with each release, but now it seems like Ubisoft finally decided to listen to the fans. Now, don't get me wrong, Ubisoft is by no means a great company, but it looks like they put great effort into redeeming themselves with the fans, especially for those of us who have been there since the beginning. Now, from what we've seen so far and how the development team speaks about this game, it only adds fuel to the hype many of us feel about this project. I hope Ubisoft will continue to make more games feel like true Assassin's Creed games. Now, don't get me wrong, when the first trailer of Mirage released, it got me excited, but I was also skeptical considering the state of the franchise at the time. Then the gameplay trailer released, which also had me interested, but still skeptical since it didn't really feel like a gameplay trailer. Looking now into the horizon, I can confidently say I can't wait for this game to release on October 12th. Who knows, maybe they might release it sooner. The deluxe edition of the game will also include a Prince of Persia pack, which is awesome to see since without Prince of Persia there would be no Assassin's Creed. I still hope we get to see more of the remake that was announced for Prince of Persia as well. I still think they should remake the first Assassin's Creed game, and maybe if Mirage is successful, they might do it one day. One of the cool features that developers will be included in Mirage will be a blue palette filter that will make the game look like the first game, which is very cool for those who want to relive the nostalgia. The parkour in Mirage is inspired by Assassin's Creed 2, which is great, but I think Unity's parkour system would have been better. Still, I love how parkour is an important aspect to the game, since it's important for us to be able to move quickly and swiftly across rooftops to eliminate targets. The developer stated that climbing to the top of buildings will be faster and easier since Basim is a hidden one, and it will not feel slow and sluggish like Eivor's parkour in Valhalla. They are also bringing back several features that made parkour easier, like elevators and vaulting, which is cool, but they're also adding new features like the pole vault, which you can use a pole to get across buildings easier, which will make crossing huge gaps easier. It will be very important for us as Basim to move quickly through Baghdad, considering all the environmental obstacles, NPCs, and enemies we will have to face. The important thing is stealth, which will be a huge factor in this game, which has been a key factor that has been missing in the previous entries. It will be important for us to blend in and take out enemies without being seen, especially since the AI will detect you more easily in this game. One cool feature I like that enemies will now be able to detect your eagle and shoot it down with arrows, which is great to see. This has always been one of my complaints of the franchise, is how the AI can be so oblivious, but it's great to see that Ubisoft is evolving NPC enemies, making it much more challenging to do things quietly. This feels like a step in the right direction for the franchise. Like a true assassin, we won't be killing right away, we will also have to gather information about our targets, which means we listen to them, stalk them from the shadows, and once we gather enough information, we eliminate them. Mirage seems to be the prized jewel that Ubisoft has been creating and polishing behind the scenes. While I'm very optimistic towards this game, I'm still a bit cautious, but with more information that keeps releasing from Mirage, I can say Mirage might be the best Assassin's Creed game yet. I hope Mirage is successful so Ubisoft can make more games like this in the future to captivate both the old and new fans. While we're still a few months away from its release, I cannot be more excited about this game. What are your thoughts on Assassin's Creed Mirage? Do you think it will be one of the best Assassin's Creed games of all time, or do you believe Ubisoft will miss the mark like they've done with other games? I would love to hear your thoughts and ideas about Mirage or any other Assassin's Creed games down in the comments down below. If you enjoyed enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. It really does help in supporting the channel and bring you guys more Assassin's Creed content. Here's a video YouTube recommends for you to watch.